this video, we're going to be leveling through Wetlands in hardcore classic WoW. We're playing our Paladin Azor. In the last video, we got our Varrigan's Fist. So join me and let's test it out. So I think I already did the Murloc quest here. I can still do the Ghost Sailors. Oh, that one is pretty sketchy. This is a pretty easy one. 4 young Crocolisks. You know what I'm gonna do Crocolisks. Let's see if we've got the green ooze. To get the ooze, got that. Greenwarden. You know what? Maybe I will do Greenwarden. What's this guy want? Dead Motor has fallen. Search for a long braid. Dead Motor has fallen to the Dark Iron Dwarves. My wounds are great, Paladin. Most of the regiment was killed. Dark Iron thugs attacked us before we could regroup from the Thendal span ambush. Later, Longbraid sounded their retreat horn. As we left the town, I was hit by a stray axe in the back. I woke up here. Okay. We'll do. We'll check on him. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the ghost one yet. It's a bit sketchy. I've got my bag pretty much cleaned out. Let's do it. Let's get on there. Get on the road. What does this guy have? Oh my, you must be the scout Longbraid said he would send. You cannot imagine how worried I've been. My wife Marin has been sending me letters for each week. She's part of that excavation team where they want you to collect all the pots and stuff. Yeah, we could probably do that. I think they want you to kill the raptors too. That for now, it's not a big deal. Okay. So, this is your first video in my series. I am playing without Questy. Just doing it old school. Just to be a little more immersive. I like how it challenges you to think just a little bit more than, following the dots on the map. So far it's been pretty fun. I'm like most guys. I almost always play with Questy on, but I saw some guys who said they weren't doing it, and it was a fruitful endeavor. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Yeah, it's slower, but it's enjoyable. So what I was gonna say earlier is we can hunt Crocolisks up north here a little bit. We can go see if that vendor has the shoulders, male shoulders. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you. Let's try out the Varrigan's Fist. This will be my first enemy. Oh crap. Really 88 maces. Okay. Let's just swing with Crusader. Get this going a little faster. I don't have hamstring spam or anything, but I can at least make my attack speed 40% faster. that got us to 100 2 maces. What are we at? We need 130. So before we get on to anyone too tough, definitely want to get that up. These Murlocs in Wetlands are freaking huge. You ever notice that? Look at these guys. Holy crap. You guys think they should ever add Murloc as a playable race? I know that's always been an idea from people. I think the biggest thing or obstacle is like, okay, what armor are they gonna wear? But you know what I think they could do is go a step beyond just add Murloc. They could add a beast faction. Like, how many races are there? Horde Alliance. 4? Oh, these guys gouge. Good to know. What if they had, you could do like Murloc, Gnoll. I don't want to say Alliance. Mobs. Bristleboar, right? That's a good horde one. And I guess these technically aren't beasts. They're humanoids, but beast folk. You know what I mean? And they could work a little bit differently. Obviously the gear would be like, maybe they would have less slots or something. Just another half-baked idea. Yeah, I don't know how they would really make Murloc a playable race. Okay. So that vendor, yeah, right there with the windmill. There's a engineering vendor in here. There's also just like a gear vendor, and one of the pieces of gear is really solid pair of mail shoulders, which I could definitely use because I'm rocking white stuff. I am playing Self-Found. Alright, I'd like to see if this guy ever has a bronze tube. I don't even know if he can. But you know, the one quest in Duskwood requires you to have a bronze tube. So I always look. And I almost never do that quest. Now I'm Self-Found, so I'm really not going to do it. Yeah, just copper, okay. Or in here, special goods dealer. Got it. Absolutely. Oh, that's so good. It's got 10 stats on it. I mean, that is absolutely solid. Cool pair of gloves there if you're a mage. 10 frost. Oh yeah, I remember seeing these ones. I messed around with this recipe on sod when everyone was stuck at level 25. I played Red Paladin, and I went leatherworking because I always like to stack crit on my Red Pallies. And the leatherworking epic had more crit and agility. But yeah, and then I think I tried these 5% chance, but they weren't that good. That's a cool idea. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, those are really good finds. Kind of pricey, especially since we're about to start looking for. Sorry, we're about to hit 26 and get our skills. I don't remember what you get at 26. Blessing of Salvation? Can't remember. Maybe rank 2 flashlight. Okay. Now we're getting this thing going. Just kill stuff. I think I'll just kind of fight my way to the Greenwarden. That's another quest I haven't done very many times. So that should be fun. Without questing, actually having to think. But I think he wants you to fight Gnolls, right? Yeah, Arrogance Fist is so good. Awesome. Oh, there we go. There's a young guy. I said that young Crocolisk quest is easy, but it's a little tough because, I mean, for me, I don't know where the young Crocolisks are. They're just kind of randomly spread out, as far as I can tell. Nope, nothing. There's one. I'm hoping to hit level 26 tonight. If you notice the time, yes, I'm playing very late. And it's just how it ended up working out for me tonight. It's tough when you're a dad. Once the kids go to bed, that doesn't mean you're good to go. I mean, it just means you're good to take care of what you got to take care of. And it's like, man, I'm too tired to do anything. That I kind of woke up like 11:30 and just had the itch to go fix my mic settings and try and do a recording. Just another young guy. Man, I think I've got both of the best weapons for my level range. I've got Cruel Barb, and I've got Arrogance Fist. I don't think it gets any better, really, for a level 25. There's that one two-handed mace, Mash and Veil. It's like, yeah, what it's called, Cobalt something maybe, but it looks like a big donut with spikes on it, on a stick, and has a chance on hit to proc some frost damage. Yeah, in Sod, I actually did get that. I had Varigan's Fist, but I was being a little obstinate. I was like, it's just Spirit and Stam and Int. Like, I want something that's meant for damage. So I was testing out that one. And I had a theory. I'm like, oh, we've got Wild Strikes now, so it's gonna proc a lot, and it didn't really proc a lot. Maybe if Seal Twisting was in that phase, but it wasn't really in that phase. I think, well, I should say Seal of Command, Seal Twisting was not in that phase. I think you could twist Martyrdom and Righteousness, and I would do it sometimes as a little min-max twist, but yeah, it wasn't really worth it, to be honest. There's that crypt up there. I can go up there for the oozes, but I have seen people die in there. So, not to say we would, but we gotta calculate our risk. It is 1 a.m, and I may not be on my best game. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's a caster. I was gonna say, if there's no caster, a mage could go hog wild in there. I think when Jokered got World First 60 in Classic 2019, he was AoE farming Wetlands. I think the Murlocs. Then, oh, the Raptors, yeah. Did that one guy want me to talk to the scout again? What was? Search for long grade. Long grade. Near the town of Dunwood. Oh no, that's the guy. Man, I keep sleeping on my alchemy. Why do I even have this? I'm not using it. Oh well. Dunmotor, that's the elite quest up there. I got some elite quests I need to do. I need to go back and do the Red Ridge ones. Get a group for that. That'd be fun. I always like that one. Alright, hey, we actually got it. Nice. Now, where are you, son of a... he's around here somewhere. The Greenwarden. Rethio. Okay. The roots and ferns speak well of you, small one. Although I have many names, I answer to only a few. But you may call me Rethio, and you must hearken, for these lands weep from festered wounds, and I would charge you to heal them. The moss-eyed gnolls have lived in the wetlands peacefully for many years, but now grow in numbers. Their feet stamp flat the fence bushes and flowers, and their foul axes cut too much wood to fuel their fires. They are no longer in balance with the land. For the wetlands to survive, the gnolls must be reduced. Kill 15 and 10 mongrels. Man, it's a big kill quest. I think it's 1250 XP. Oh. Harbor. We may have a guildie who needs help. Hey. Alright, sure. So, we've got a guildie who, wow, I guess he did the death skip, but he didn't die. I know people, there's a way to do that, but I've never done it. So, he's only level 6, and he wants a little bit of help getting to the flight path. Paladin. Oh, yeah, buddy. Okay. Degorian. Seems kind of risky. I know he's only level 6, but still. To hit 6 and then run over here and just fall to die to fall damage. I guess it doesn't take that long to get to 6. This guy's 16. The raptors are always a good one to farm for XP. Just simple melee mobs. I think some of them might do a bleed, but you might even be able to AoE farm them a little. I don't know. I don't have like a shield spike. I don't have red or just because I didn't buy it. I do have consecration. Yeah, I don't know. AoE farming is probably not really the move. Oh, he says he died here yesterday. I said lion core. I've not seen that. Not so found. Oh, they just got to swim across is all. I don't think there's much going on here. But like he said, he thought he was good yesterday. And he actually died doing this. So, yeah, there's a few. Giant wetland crocodiles. Yeah, it's just that one, basically. Cool. Oh, that was nice. Arrogance Fist is that much better. You can't beat this thing at this level. It's so good. Right, that was a little bit of a detour, but I'm glad I was able to help those guys. So where were we? I guess we can go for Gnolls. Gnolls can be fun. I usually don't do this one. I usually do the raptors, the Murlocs. And the elites. And maybe the orcs. And another good reason for me to be leveling Wetlands is to get my nobilism. Which I gotta be careful because I'm capped at 150. Gonna have to go train that up soon. Should turn on the croc on this one. Forgot. Hey, I keep forgetting to set my hearth to like Beautiful Harbor or something. So I don't need Fenrunners, I need Gnolls and Mongrels. I have a vague recollection that these Fen Creepers drop something of value. I don't remember what though. That was one cool thing about Sod, Season of Discovery, that I liked. Was when we were level capped, like Wetlands turned into an endgame zone. You know, it was really cool. I was like farming stuff in Wetlands. I kind of like that idea, but at the same time, that phase lasted too long. And also, there wasn't a ton to do. You just basically did your profession and raid logged Black Fathom Deep. So Trevor. Yeah, I think all these ones are more east. Harebrained Classic Plus idea. It would be fun to see zone-specific random events occurring. Like, The Dragon Maw Raiders are assaulting Manethil Harbor. Man the defenses. Right? And then... But they kind of have that in retail with like, they call it world events. You get like a certain credit for it, and then there you go, you're done. But that, I would want it to be like that. That's just like a random quest. I want more like kind of how Stitches attacks Darkshire, but with a little more incentive and less regular. I mean, Stitches is there like every 10 minutes or something. Okay, outside mongrel, here we go. Cool. They're 22s. Oh. Money. If you guys haven't played Classic, especially as a melee, fighting green enemies, it's awesome. It's great. Because you still get like plenty of XP and you won't miss or, you know, get parried or all the annoying stuff. You just swing, the damage comes, more crits, just kill it faster. It's great. Hit chance is a big thing in Classic. And your level versus the enemy's level has a big role in that calculation. Also for defense, so them hitting you, they're less likely to hit you because you're higher level. I mean, this stuff sounds obvious, but when you apply it, it just makes your gameplay so much better than trying to like constantly punch up for like a little bit more XP and you're like running out of resources or like having to drink and eat after everything. It's like hardcore, man. Especially just fight green if you can. You can't always. Sheesh. This could definitely get hairy if I'm not careful. I'm gonna go Consecration Order just in case. I don't want to, you know, have a death because I tried swapping a Consecration Aura and the GCD goes off, and then in that minute or in that second I should have bubbled, but I couldn't. I've got Spiritual Focus too, so when I have Concentration Aura up, nothing can stop me from healing. I mean, I can be turned around, you can do whatever you want. You can't stop me. Technically don't need him. They're all kind of Fen runners, huh? Okay, we'll keep pushing. What are your freaking best friends? Come on. Whatever. Okay. There's not a ton of benefit to fighting multiple enemies at once as a paladin. Yeah, like you can start on a consecration, and maybe you'll get an extra parry if you're lucky. What's my parry chance? Less than 5%. Now, once you go like prod, and you've got like Blessing of Sanctuary, and you're like doing a lot of blocking, and you're blocking dealing damage, or you get Holy Shield, or you get Improved Red Aura, then you're playing a different game for sure. You can build the classic Paladin to be a very good AoE farmer. Okay, we'll gather up a few here and throw on the Cruel Barb. Why not? So, our Consecrate, Judge, Seal. Then always let the MP5 tick. Get your mana back. Or another Consecrate, sure, that's fine. Get a heal. I could Judge and Seal right now, but it's not that critical. You know, he's gonna die. And I want to make sure that I have mana in case I need to heal, bubble, Blessing of Freedom. Yeah. There's a lot of slimes right here. This is a good spot for that quest. Level 20s, level 21s. And why don't we make this a little interesting? I'm going to throw in Blessing of Wisdom, because I'm really going to want to get as many Consecrates out, and I know I'm going to be healing too. So that means a little bit more to me than higher white attack damage. Dark Sludge, wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a debuff. It's kind of nasty, but not that bad. Okay. Yeah, big points to read out too, so that's helpful. I'd like to finish the ooze quest because I think you get a 10 slot bag. I'm literally still rocking Blanche's feed pouch. I mean, crazy stuff. You know what quest I should have grabbed? There's one in Stormwind here, in the Slaughtered Lamb or whatever, the Murloc area. And he wants you to go there under the waterfall, get like this root. Get Stockade's last spot. Stockades. Got an invite to a Stockades, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm on my A game for a dungeon right now. It's pretty freaking late. I probably need to wrap it up here, to be honest. Let's get a little ballsy here. Why not? We're 25. I mean, these guys aren't too big of a threat here. Let's throw up a holy light. Can't do nothing about it. You consecrate. It's only 2. We'll do 1. Let's see. 5 ticks. We'll let him run. It's fine. I'm getting about a solid amount, like 5% per tick. MP5. Very respectable. I can take 3 of these guys at a time pretty easily. Maybe I could take 4 at a time. Let's throw that guy on there. This guy too, why not? We just need more gnolls. See, now I don't want these dudes to run. So we have to be a little more intentional with the runners, for sure. Start with the heal. 65% mana. I'll do 1 consecrate. Let her mana regen. Apply seal. Throw up another heal. Tick. So, are these structures part of Grimbatol? I guess so, they must be. Because I think the Grimbatol entrance, you go up here, and the doorway's right there. If you guys have never seen that in Classic, it's so cool. But it's also like, wow, they built like all this cool like gates, and like it looks like a battle went on. And then you get to the end, and it's like, dude, this should be definitely like a raid opening. Like they need to open the door and it'd be like an instance, but they never finished it. So, you know, I don't care if they don't do too much with Classic Plus, as long as they just finish the game, finish what the original developers had planned. I think that's a fair assessment of what everyone could appreciate. That'd be a 4. I shouldn't get too ballsy here. Everyone has plenty of different ideas for Classic Plus. And it's fun just to brainstorm. Let's do consecrate, we'll do a heal. Yeah, I don't know how you can live without spiritual focus. It's too good. And if any of you guys are playing Pally, and you don't know that Improved Seal of Righteousness is cheeks. Let me be the one to tell you. It only increases the base damage, which at low levels I guess isn't too bad. Still, 15% increase. Let's do a little math. 15% of 5 to 19. Let's say 19. Let's say 20, just because it's a little easier. 15% of 20 would be, well, 2, 10%, so 3, right? 3 damage, bro. Anything? Oh, but it'll increase with the Seal of the Crusader debuff, right? No, that's why it's cheeks. The damage bonus from this improved Seal of Righteousness does not scale with any spell power. Yeah, so it's not worth it. Compare that to Spiritual Focus. Literally, pretty much always be able to heal yourself, no matter how many enemies are attacking you. Yeah, hello. That is like extremely valuable, especially in hardcore. Let's see what we got. 2 Gnolls and a Mongrel. Yeah, let's just take them. No chest here, nothing, huh? Food crate, but it's bad. Some respawns. Just need 5 more. I didn't even have a seal. Let's use our mana. Alright. Got really lucky with that cruel barb. We had a warrior tank, but he didn't want it. So the healer rolled, and once I saw that, I was like, what the heck, man? The healer's the only one who needed? Well, screw that, I'm gonna need 2. I got it. Wow, these have been really good XP. I think I will hit 26. I think I'll hit 26. I'll call it good there. Does oozes respawn yet? Just one. I'm not on my A game right now. Haven't been keeping my blessings up. Been swinging around out seals. Out of it. So, I was considering making a little more cozy playlist. Like, what I was imagining is a tour guide. Jeez, this guy's freaking like Usain Bolt. Holy crap. What I was thinking was guided tours of different zones. Like one zone, one video. Like, I was thinking probably first one, like Elwyn Forest, right? And we just walk around to each point of interest and talk about some of the lore, some interesting facts, maybe, if there's any. All within the scope of classic. I'm a classic player. I mean, I could hop on retail, but I'd probably be lost in the sauce. I need more. I need one more Gnoll. Dang. Is there one back here? Runner. Come on now. Why is it such a long cast time? King's Blood. Interesting. Ooh. So I died Duskwood to a spider. Oh, what are they? A warlock. That guy who died in Jangled Mine just now is in our guild. Dude, the mines are dangerous. You shall not go into the mines lightly. Gotta have a partner at least. Gotta have a partner at least. And please, if you're gonna partner up in a cave or a mine, don't join the group in the cave. You will likely get layered to a cave that the enemies you just defeated are all spawned. And then you out. See you in Elwyn. Or Duratar, respectively. Okay, I think that should probably put us at 26. Yeah, let's hit the Hearthstone and Red Whelps. Yeah. There's red whelps over here. And the further you go up that road there, that leads to Grimbatol, there's actually drakes, like red drakes. I think they're like level 60 or something. A higher level in any case. Yeah, my sod pally. I was going around skinning these guys. That's pretty cool. Because I never really fought these little red whelps before. There's no quest for them. Flame lash. Yikes. I never actually played Warcraft 3, but I'd like to play it once just for the lore, because I feel like so much of WoW, obviously, right? They're building off the Warcraft lore from their original trilogy. But it's like I'd like to know, like, what battle was this here in Wetlands? You know, what game was this representing? '26 Warrior. Let's give him a blessing. Heap War. No guild. I started on this realm to kind of join the race lock type, but I don't know. I'm glad it got me playing hardcore again, but I don't know if I feel the need to stay race locked. It's not like we're race locked in these like leveling dungeons. That's not even the expectation. The expectation is just race locked, self-found raiding, which I don't know. I don't know about self-found raiding, to be honest. By reducing the Gnoll's numbers, you have tended to the health of the wetlands. Although my faith in your people has been taxed in the past, human, it may yet be restored. The Maasides are cutting the trees of the wetlands, using the trees' flesh to warm themselves with fire. I will suffer this pain no longer. Rid the Maasides of their crude flints and the tools they use to make fire. The flints are borne by all Maasides except the smaller Maaside Gnolls and the Maaside mongrels. Bring Rethiel 9 crew flints. Interesting writing. Everything except these two types. But if you're like, okay, let me just read this. Okay, Gnolls and mongrels, got it. And then you're like, why isn't the flint dropping? Throw another readout here. You're probably thinking, why is he doing that? Well, I really want precision, to be honest. 3% hit is just huge. And I kind of like the idea of getting Blessing of Kings as well. And I'm debating whether or not shield specialization would be a good idea too. I mean, honestly, I just don't really want to die. I don't feel like illumination would yield too much value at these lower levels. I don't have a lot of int. I don't have any raw spell crit. Oh yeah, let me just hearth. So we'll see how we go. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks for joining me for a little late night Wetlands adventure. If you guys like the video, leave a like and let me know, more importantly, what improvements you'd like to see. If you got any ideas, let me know what's up. See you in the next one.